Hello, I'm Trace,
And I'm Sam.
and we are the dynamic duo, and this is From Our Perspective. How have we not used that one before?
I don't know.
We've been saving it.
Yep, for the very special episode, the 27th one.
It's episode 27. Welcome to the famous From Our Perspective podcast. The one that you all listen to. The one that everyone listens to. Now on Stitcher.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. Doing pretty good. Getting some good Stitcher stats, as they call it. But now you can find us one other place that you don't want us to be. Anyway,
now we have one more place where people won't listen to us.
Anyway, I have some news for you, Sammy boy.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. You want to hear it?
What is it?
I am currently unemployed.
Are you really?
Yeah, today was my last day at work. As of Friday the 26th, I am no longer an employee of City Barbecue LLC.
I'm sorry.
No, I had put in I guess my resignation. I don't really know if you can.
Did you slam your fist on the table and say, "I won't take this anymore"?
I won't take this anymore. Yeah, at my cubicle that I have.
Yeah.
At the restaurant I worked at. Since I'm going off to college, I wanted to have some of the summer to myself before I went. So at first I just cut back to part-time. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put in my 1 month notice. So instead of giving them a 2 week, I gave them a 1 month, and today was my last day.
Well, congratulations.
So it gives me about a week and a half or 2 weeks before I go off to college. So now I can officially say that the meat that they serve at City Barbecue is humans.
Oh.
Yep.
Glad I never ate there.
No, I'm kidding. It's actually the meat
babies.
It's actually babies, which are a different thing than humans.
That's right.
No, it was a good
had a good
job.
run.
It was my longest job. I worked there for a year. So
wow, good job.
Thanks.
Good job. Get it?
I'm just looking for. Shut up. Go on to whatever you had.
I just wanted to talk about the video game Kingdom Hearts. Have you heard of it? Are you familiar?
I have heard of it, and I am familiar.
My brother's been playing a lot of it. That's why I bring this up.
So for those of you who don't know, Kingdom Hearts is a mashup between the Final Fantasy franchise, which is a role-playing game, and Disney properties.
For some reason, I could not tell you why. For some reason.
So, it's all. I mean, I have friends who are really into that game, who were waiting at bated breath for the third one to come out.
Yes, and it did.
And some people said it was good. Some people said it was bad.
That's what I've heard.
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I guess the closest I ever got to Kingdom Hearts was playing, I think it was Toontown on Disney's online MMO thing that they did years ago.
Well,
so I think that was Disney.
I think it was. I think you're right.
I know
about
Disney
that.
eventually bought Club Penguin.
Is that
so
right?
I guess the closest I got to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
I totally forgot the name. Closest I got to Kingdom Hearts was Club Penguin.
Yeah, it's
a mashup between anime characters and Disney characters. Basically.
Yeah, so it's very weird when you see because you're an anime guy, you're the main character, Sora.
Yeah, Sora. Yeah,
and his party members are Donald and Goofy.
Yeah.
And then they go and
It's definitely weird to watch someone or to see like a clip of the game or a trailer and see like very real looking people with anime hair running around with Donald and Goofy
yes.
and
Like
battling Gaston or
Pete is a recurring character in the second one.
Yeah,
As a bad guy. Pete.
He always gets a bad rep. Underrated character, Pete. That Pete.
But it's just crazy. I mean, all Final Fantasy games are crazy, but you throw a little Disney in there and you're off to the races.
Oh boy.
You're off to the races. I both love and hate it. It's a very love-hate relationship.
So what? Okay, I guess we'll deconstruct this. What do you love about it?
How stupid it is.
What do you hate about it?
And I love the same thing. I love and hate the same thing. That it's so stupid and dumb, and the plot makes no sense.
I hate how fucking stupid that game is, but I love it so much.
I see Mickey Mouse. I see him say, "Let me help you unlock the darkness." And I'm like, yes, I love it, and no, I hate it at the same time.
It's like so bad it's good. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
It's kind of like Sonic in the way I enjoy it.
So bad it's good.
Yeah. It's like The Room of video
The famous
games.
movie, the famous Tommy Wiseau movie, The Room.
Also, there's like a lot of famous people in it. Did you know that?
In Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, like Haley Joel Osment is the main character.
Haley Joel Osment plays Sora?
Sora, yeah. Leonard Nimoy was in it. Christopher Lee was in it. Leonard Nimoy was the bad guy. His name is Xehanort. And he's a Final Fantasy person.
Okay.
or I guess he's not from Final Fantasy, but he's type of character.
He's an anime, not an animation.
Yeah. And then Christopher Lee was another guy. And his name was
get a bunch of famous people to play like any of the Disney characters.
His name was Ansem, but the bad guy from the first one was also named Ansem, but they're not the same guy, and they're not like related in any way, as far as I know. It's very confusing.
It's like in history, there's Chandra Gupta, and then there's Chandra Gupta the first,
and they're different. They're different
people. Because one of it is the whole name Chandra Gupta. The other one is Chandra Gupta. And Chandra Gupta came after the first Chandra Gupta, but Chandra Gupta is Chandra Gupta the first.
Very confusing.
Man, people are crazy. What if I got named Sam Borders after you, but they called me Sam Borders 1?
That'd be pretty weird.
That's basically that concept. Do you think that's what the Kingdom Hearts people were going for? They were like, no. Man, we just love Chandra Gupta.
I don't know why they did that.
You would think that the people who worked on the game would realize that, main antagonist. I just feel like...
Okay,
I just
want to explain...
Here's my thing.
I want to...
Okay, go for it.
No, you go ahead. What were you going to say?
Okay. I would understand if... So, his name was Ansem, right?
Yes, Ansem. And then there's... The one Christopher Lee was... He's Ansem the Wise, so I guess that's different.
So, I would totally understand if in the first one, Ansem was like a background character, like a minor character.
Yeah, no, he was the main bad guy.
Yeah, but when he's the main antagonist, and then, like, that's kind of hard to brush under the rug.
Yes.
Anyway, continue.
So, I'm just going to hit you with some of the concepts. So, like, there's... So, okay, the first Ansem is... Okay, I don't even know where to start. There's a lot...
Let me just ask you this. Does Mickey Mouse fucking kill someone with a sword?
He uses a keyblade, but I'm sure he does kill people. He's
He
not
just
in it a
fucking
lot,
obliterates
surprisingly,
someone.
as far as I've seen so far.
That's their like cash cow. Why would he not be in?
I don't know. They're always
Imagine
they're always looking for him. I'll tell you that.
where the fuck is Mickey?
Where's King Mickey? He's also a king, I should mention.
He's a king?
Apparently. And he wields the Keyblade.
I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
He shut the door to Kingdom Hearts with the help of Riku. I'm just going to start naming off plot points to see how confused you can get. And so Ansem was trying to open Kingdom Hearts, where he's the heartless version of Xehanort. Actually, of Terra Xehanort, which is when Xehanort possessed a guy named Terra. And there's another guy. Are you following?
No. You lost me at King Mickey.
I know, right?
He's I mean, I guess of the Magic Kingdom. If he's not fucking king of the Magic Kingdom, then I'm completely lost.
I don't know what I think he's like... I don't know exactly what his jurisdiction is, but he has a castle.
I'm so fucking... I don't want to hear any more about this stupid fucking game.
Well, I'm just going to say, if you're at all interested to hear any more about this, there's a great summary. It takes 30 minutes for a guy to summarize all the games.
Okay, there are 3 of them, so that's 10 minutes a game. That's fair.
It's on Barry Kramer's channel.
Barry Kramer, what a guy.
What a guy. I love him.
Razadoop.
But he does it, and it's hilarious, and I suggest you go listen to it to learn about the insanity.
Yeah, if you're at all interested, I actually might check that out.
You
Not
should.
only because it sounds fucking nuts, but because I do love Barry Kramer. Jesus. Anyway, we got a weird episode. I mean, it's not weird. It's just kind of something new.
Yeah.
It's not really a topic. We're playing the Newly Wed Game. And I know what you're saying. Yes, me and Sam did get hitched yesterday.
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
You quit your...
I quit my...
You quit your job.
I quit my job and we ran off and eloped. He doesn't want it to get out yet, but
we're now destitute.
Yep. But yeah, we're gonna play the Newly Wed Game. See where this takes us. Hopefully you all like it, but I guess I'll let you start.
Okay.
So for those of you who don't know, the Newly Wed Game, it was a game show in the 70s. Was it?
I think so.
So it was a game show in the 70s, or I guess maybe 80s. I never watched it.
Yeah.
But it's where you get a couple and they are newlywed, or I mean, you don't necessarily have to be, I guess, but you know.
Sure.
So you get the couple, and they are together. And the whole thing is you ask them a question that they should know about the other person. So, like, you know, what's your favorite color or whatever. And then they have to answer. And the other person has their answer. It's confusing. I don't really know how to explain it. We'll just jump right into it. So I'll let you start. So you ask a question about yourself. I'll have to answer it, and then you give me the answer.
Okay, so... what was the first car I ever owned? You should know this.
Yeah, I do know this one. I mean, I don't know specifically, but it was that old-ass blue Mustang.
Yep. 1974.
It was a 74 Mustang. It was actually, like, if it would have worked properly, it was actually a cool car.
I remember that one time I was driving you and Grant to rehearsal. So
I was going to bring this up. So me and Sam... and our friend Grant, who was on episode 16, I think. We used to use Sam as kind of like our taxi service to get us to and from drama practice.
Yes.
And one day after school, it was my freshman year, Sam's senior year.
I think it was my senior year.
Or wait.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. So it was my freshman year, Sam's senior year. And we were on our way to rehearsal. And we walked out, me and Grant walked out to Sam's car. And he had already gotten to his car. And we had gotten in. And he started.
You were starting to get in. You like opened the door.
We were starting to get in. Yeah, and your car just wouldn't start at all.
Yeah.
And you were sitting there, and as me and Grant got in, as we were getting in, you turned and looked at both of us. It was probably the scariest I've ever been. Most scared I've ever been of you, because you turned to us with this kind of panicked, kind of like mad face and said, "Get to the bus." And we were like, "What?" And you just turned, or you looked away from us and said, "Go to the bus." And we just we shut the door and we had to run to the bus because it was about to leave.
Yeah. Well, I needed you to get to the bus. The car wouldn't start.
Yeah, it wouldn't start. So
you would have been late to rehearsal.
He didn't want us to be late. He was totally fine taking that bullet himself. It was just so funny at that point in time, because it was just this crazy situation where Sam was like, it was like in an action movie when the hero gets shot and he says, "Go on without me. I'll be fine. I'll hold him off."
I'll hold him off.
It was just so crazy.
And then I pull myself up to my feet, and then it's in slow motion, and they're like shooting me, and I'm like shooting them and stuff.
Yeah, you're getting riddled with bullets. But okay. So I guess I'll word this correctly. What would I say is my biggest pet peeve? So let me think about this for a second. Okay, I know it.
Biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, what is my biggest pet peeve?
You've talked about a lot of pet peeves on here before.
I do have a lot of pet peeves. I get annoyed a lot easier than you do, so it's hard for you.
Can I name one? I don't know if this is your biggest. You really don't like it when people ask something about the change after you've already... I know that doesn't apply anymore because you don't have a job.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. The rant I went on for like 20 minutes one episode where I was talking about, I hate it when people say, "I have the change," after they give you like a $20
I know what it is.
bill.
I know what it is.
Okay, what?
When people don't flush the toilet.
Oh my God, that one actually gets me.
I remember that.
That's a big one. The one in my head was just annoying people.
That doesn't count. That's everybody's pet peeve.
I mean, people just really grind my fucking gears, dude. Should we keep score?
Well, we're even right now. I guess we could.
Let me grab a pen. Oh shit! I'm just reaching all around my room.
Did you rip your pants?
Did I rip my pants?
No, I was just asking.
That's a weird random question.
Well, you've done it a lot.
Shut up. Okay. Okay, so I have one, you have one.
Okay, yeah.
I'll give it to you because, okay, so in drama, we used to have to, our changing rooms used to be bathrooms. So, of course, people would use the bathroom. And in a men's bathroom, there are 3 urinals. And it was after a production of Fiddler on the Roof, I think. Or something like that.
I think so.
I walked into the bathroom when we were all changing, and it just smelled like piss. And I walk over, and every urinal has piss in it. So I just went off. I lost my fucking mind.
And then I feel like people started doing it on purpose.
People definitely started doing it on purpose. So after that, every time I would walk by and no one would flush, I would have to hit all of them just so they would flush, so it wouldn't smell like pee in the bathroom.
Well, I'm sorry.
Because I didn't want to go into the bathroom and smell piss. So yeah, I'll probably give that one to you. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves.
What was the first meal that I ever cooked for you? Was it good? I think I know what it is.
Okay. I would probably say that the first thing, is cereal?
That's what I had in mind.
I was going to say specifically like Oreo.
Meal.
Oreo O's. Because I feel like that was one of the first times I stayed over. And you were like, do you like Oreos? And I was like, I've never had them.
They're so good, by the way.
Yeah, and it was good.
Hey, if you're looking to sponsor anybody, Oreos, we're right here.
We're right here. And
Come on.
you can tell that we use your product. Okay,
so you
let
get
me
that
give
one.
myself a point. Boom. Trace takes a commanding lead. Okay. Let me see. If I could travel anywhere in the world, where would I go?
I think it's...
I have two things in mind. One of them is very specific, and I'm pretty sure I've told you it before. So if you get it, I'll give you 2 points. But the other one is like a general thing that I know I've told you before.
I feel like you want to go to England, right?
Yeah. Yep. I do want to go to England. Because number one, I don't have to learn another language, and number two, I just like I feel like I'd like the culture there a lot. Boom. Do you want to know what the other one was?
Sure.
Or take a guess. Take another guess. I'm not going to give you a point for it.
Berlin, Germany. I don't know.
No. I guess it's not one specific place. I want to go see the 7 wonders of the world.
Okay. I think I do remember you saying that.
Seven wonders of the modern world. Okay. All right, we're tied again. We just know each other so well.
What is my favorite candy bar?
Oh shit. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna say one, but I'm gonna feel like an idiot if it's wrong. And I know it's gonna be wrong. Is it a Kit Kat?
It is a Kit Kat.
Yes.
Yes. Kit Kat. And I think I know yours.
Okay.
Do we want to like reciprocate?
Yeah, we'll flip this one around, I guess.
Because I know it's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Is it whatchamacallit bar?
It's a whatchamacallit bar. I remember, so there was a pool game that we used to play, me and my dad, and my family, of course, but it was at my dad's house. It was called like Fox and the Hen or something, and the fox in the middle there was like a category, and the fox had to go underwater, so like say it was candy bars, and it was like...
I zoned out for a second. What the hell are you talking about?
So there's a pool game.
I kind of like just like half a second. I kind of spaced out, and then I come back and I hear about a fox going in the water. What?
So there was a pool game that we used to play at my dad's house called Fox and the Hen.
I swear to God, you said pool game. I thought you meant like with the stick and the balls, like a pool table, like billiards.
Are you okay?
No.
Anyway, Fox and the Hen. The fox was in the middle. There was a category. So say the category was candy bars.
Okay.
The fox goes underwater, and then all of the hens who were on the outside of the pool, like not outside of the pool, like on the ring, on the edge, they had to, in their head, come up with a candy bar.
Okay.
And then the fox comes up and tries to guess that one. So my dad always went to the whatchamacallit bar, and me and my brother called him out saying that it wasn't real. And he was like, all right, you don't have to believe me, whatever. And then like probably a week later, he came into the house and like me and my brother were sitting there, and he just throws down a whatchamacallit bar.
And it was wonderful?
It was so good. I love it. I mean, I don't really know what's in it. I haven't had one in a long time, but it's probably my favorite candy bar.
What if it's not real and he like made it in this barn?
That would be so
shed.
crazy. But then distributed it. Like he came up with it. Okay. This one might stump you. Okay?
Okay.
What was my first job?
Your first job.
You might not know it.
I don't think I do. Because the first job I can think of you having is Walmart.
Okay. Is that your guess?
That is my guess. But I'm going to guess that it's like maybe like mowing lawns or something as well.
No. I wouldn't count something like that.
Okay.
Before Walmart, I actually worked at Hometown Pizza.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I worked there for like a month. And there was a point where I'd forgotten to tell him that I was going to Gatlinburg. So I just didn't show up, and my general manager called me, and I ignored him, and he sent me a text, and he was like, "Why aren't you here?" And I sent back, "I'm not coming in," and I just blocked his number.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I felt bad about that, or I feel bad about it now.
You should.
Then I worked at Walmart. Then I worked at City Barbecue.
Okay. Here's my question.
Yep.
What was the first movie that you both watched together in a theater?
In a theater.
I think I know. Was that the first one though?
I feel like we're thinking about the same one.
How about you just tell me what that one is and you get a point?
Technically Clockwork Orange, but I think the first one we went to go see was 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I think so. I think that was the first one.
Okay, yeah, I think that I legitimately cannot think of a different one. Okay, I get another point.
How did you like that movie, by the way?
2001?
Yeah.
The beginning sucked. The end was confusing. The middle, great.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Good summation.
Good. Yep. Okay. Have I ever cried during a movie?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Can I get an extra point if I guess one that you did?
You know one that I did. I told
know.
you one.
Well, that's part of the game, isn't it?
Sure. I'll give you an extra point.
The Green Mile.
No,
you didn't. Shit.
I cried it during the book.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I remember specifically telling you it's the only book that I've cried at, but I didn't cry at the movie.
Damn it.
I thought you were gonna say A Star Is Born.
Oh yeah, shit. You've mentioned that to me before.
Yeah, I sobbed like a little baby at the end of it. Okay, your go.
What is the first thing I would buy if I won the lottery?
Oh, fuck.
Now give me like half a second to kind of think about it a little bit more.
See, I don't know if... Because I know you, like...
It's really dumb.
Okay,
it should be give it to charity and stuff like that, but...
I was...
and don't think too dumb. It's just...
I would say like a new car.
Of course not.
Okay,
I would buy like a shit ton of magic cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have known that. See, I thought my instinct was
expensive.
Because I know you're such a kind boy. I thought you were gonna say like buy a new house for your family.
As nice as that would be.
As nice as that would be, I'm a self-centered prick.
I'd get around to that.
Eventually, after I bought so many magic cards.
After I'm able to swim in them.
Do I prefer to text or to talk? And not you, just like in general.
I think talk. Because you're pretty brief when it comes to texting.
Is that your final answer?
It's not the case, but yeah, that's my answer, so I'm wrong.
I fucking hate talking on the phone if I don't have to.
Okay, I get that.
If someone wants to get a hold of me and they don't send me a text, then I'm going to ignore their phone call and text them and tell them, I'll get back to you in a minute. Or, I'm busy right now, can't talk, but I can text you real quick. I'm sorry to all my friends who I've done that to, who are going to hear this and say, that piece of shit. But no, I hate when people call me on the phone. I would rather you shoot me a text and say what you need, or if you need to talk to me, say, are you free to chat?
I mean, he did say that a lot of things annoy him, so.
I don't know why I get anxious when someone calls me.
Do I
Go for it.
do I prefer a bikini or a one-piece swimsuit?
on you, on me, on someone else?
I don't know. Which one do I prefer? Do I prefer to wear a bikini or a one piece? I guess is what it's asking.
Alright, are you ready for my answer?
Yes.
I would say a one piece.
Like just some trunks would be my preferred thing.
I mean, that counts. That's only
that
one piece.
That is a one piece. That's true.
If I knew that was an option, I would have said trunks.
No, it wasn't. But I'm just saying that it's so. If I had to wear a bikini or a one piece, God, I just got a mental image of myself in those, and it was
I've been thinking of it since you said it, and I don't like it, but it's
I almost
funny.
think the one piece is funnier, so I think I'd say that one, and you'd get the point.
Hell yeah. Okay. Who would you say that I'm closest to in your family? Let me think about it for a second.
Huh.
Okay. I know it.
I would guess my brother, but it
Ding,
could be
ding,
my
ding.
mom.
You got that one right. I was gonna say your mom, and then I was like, well, most of the time when I hang out with you, your brother's around, so I have gotten to know your brother a lot better.
Not that we don't love you, Mom. You're wonderful.
No, you were almost my answer, Lisa. I forgot you listened to that. I would have said her. Your brother doesn't listen. I take it back. No, it's you're a very close second.
Okay.
I mean, I love your family. Your family's always a joy to hang out with.
So's yours.
Shut up! Don't patronize me.
They are.
Okay, you got one?
How would I describe the perfect weekend? I guess is how this should be phrased.
I almost asked that question a couple of questions ago.
Okay. This should be pretty easy.
I mean, do I want to get specific or just be broad? Because if it's just broad, it's just staying in and playing games. If it's specific, it would be play some Magic, play some video games, play a session of D&D, and have some ball and food.
I mean, that's good. That's a pretty good weekend. I like that. I was fine with vague answer of staying and playing video games.
Yeah. I mean, I figured that's what it was going to be, but I did want to go
Becoming
specific.
a hermit.
Becoming an actual hermit crab.
Yes.
You know that
transforming like the Fly.
You know
a
that
la
Kevin
the Fly.
Smith, a la the Fly. You know that Kevin Smith movie, Tusks, where Justin Long gets turned into a walrus?
Or that it'd be kind of like that movie Nine Lives with Kevin Spacey, except I turn into a crab.
Is there a movie where Kevin Spacey turns into a cat?
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
I had no clue.
I think that's Kevin Spacey. No. Who is that?
No, it's funny man Kevin James.
No. Hold on.
Are we really looking up the Nine Lives movie? Just so you can see if it was Kevin Spacey or not?
Yeah, it's Kevin Spacey.
I'd never heard of that movie. Maybe I have, and I just blocked it out of my subconscious.
Yeah, it's called Nine Lives, and he turns into a cat.
Okay. Which one, if any, is my favorite social media site?
Is it Instagram?
It is Instagram. Good job.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna be a tricky one.
I
thought you were gonna say Twitter. And it would
that was
be
my
Twitter.
second guess.
It would be Twitter if I had more followers. But I have more followers on Instagram, so it's Instagram. Okay.
Okay, these are just... I like the tab. It's called Fun Facts. I'm going to pull from these mostly now.
Fun facts.
How many pairs of shoes do I own?
Oh, I would say like... Oh, because I was about to say like one, but then I thought about dress shoes. I would just go with 2. Maybe 3.
Okay. So, you might be right if you call... Do you consider like house shoes to be shoes?
Like slippers?
Kind of like slippers, yeah.
No.
Okay, then 3 is correct.
I said 2 first. I'm not going to take the point.
Okay, so I have my tennis shoes that I wear everywhere.
Yeah.
I have black dress shoes.
And brown dress shoes.
I have green dress shoes.
Oh, green. Oh, yeah, because you played Mr. Green and Clue.
I had to paint my shoes green.
What color were they before? Black?
They were black.
Yeah.
I had to buy new shoes because of that.
That's great. Yeah, I should have gone with 3. Okay. Okay, no, not that one. This question was, how many magazine subscriptions will he say that I currently get on a regular basis?
Do you want to ask me that one?
No, I want you to get... This one isn't worth anything. How many magazine subscriptions do you think I get on a regular
I'm guessing
basis?
0.
I get 1. Game Informer.
One? Oh, you get Game Informer still?
Yeah.
You ever read it?
No, I just do. Okay, this is a good one. Oh, shit, I lost it. Where did it go? Oh, shit, where did it go?
How did you lose it? Are they like? Is it like a bowl where there's like the questions are floating in it?
I forgot which number it was, so I started at the top and thought I would put it at the top. When it comes to an argument, who always seems to get the last word in?
We don't argue. Can that be the answer?
No, because we do like petty arguments where we're like, this thing is better, no, this thing is better, and then we'll talk about,
I really don't know.
We don't get into like fights. It's more just like I guess a debate.
I'm gonna guess you.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good guess.
Because I'll probably just drop it.
Yeah, you do just drop it, and I'll just keep talking about it because I do that. I'll over-explain stuff. That's why I don't have many friends. Anyway, get really open and sensitive this episode.
Okay, what color are my eyes? Can't believe we didn't do this.
Brown. Hazel.
You got it. You got it on the second.
Yeah, because I was going to say brown, and then I feel like I remember at one point you saying, well, my mom says they're hazel.
Well, if they're anything besides hazel, they're green, so.
They're hazel, though.
They're not brown. It's the only other thing.
Yeah, shut up.
They'd either be green or, I guess, gray, but really it's hazel.
It's hazel. Because I got it right.
Hazel
I got
means
the point.
You got like 3 different eye colors in there, and
because it's a haze.
Exactly.
Yeah. I could totally ask this question, but I don't really think it would make sense.
Do it.
Okay. What was I wearing on our first date?
I don't know.
I guess we'll morph it into kind of what is my go-to outfit. Let me think about it for a second.
If I picture Trace, a hoodie?
Keep going.
With khakis?
Keep going.
And the shoes you wear.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, and it's not like... I don't think we need to count that one, because...
No, I'll count it. Yeah, it's totally what... Like, my go-to, I love wearing hoodies. I've just started to get into hats, so a hat is now part of it. But yeah, I mean, as long as they're like khaki-colored pants, I'll wear them. Because, like, my thing is I'll wear my joggers, which are, like, basically sweatpants and khakis.
I'll ask you the question back. What do I wear?
You're wearing the same fucking shirt that you always wear.
But what do if I leave the house, what am I wearing? I'm like a fucking cartoon character.
It's always like cargo shorts, those black and white shoes, a graphic tee, unless we're going somewhere like a little, I guess, if you're coming over to the house, that's what you wear. It's cargo shorts, graphic tee, and those things. If we're going out somewhere, it's a button up. It's like a plaid button up, rolled up sleeves, with jeans and those same shoes.
Yes, that's also the cold weather.
Yeah. And occasionally, I'm giving us both a point. Occasionally, now and then, Sam wears basketball shorts, which I love.
I'm wearing them right now.
It's an anomaly, and I love it so much.
I wear them around the house. They're comfy. It's the summer.
I'm wearing my joggers right now. Anyway.
I could be not wearing underwear, and you guys wouldn't even know.
I could be completely naked.
I could be naked.
Okay, what's your next one?
If you could describe me in one word, what would it be? Let me think for a second, because I got to get an answer.
So you have to think of what I would describe you as.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me.
Can I have one word?
I guess so. Okay, never mind. This is...
No.
I can't do it. I can't describe myself.
No, you have to...
Gamer girl.
It's hyphenated, so it's one word. So you have to think...
Yeah, I have to think of something.
You have to think of what I think of you
Kinda. Well,
in
it's,
one word.
I guess it's... If you could describe me in one word, what would it be? And so
You have to guess my thing.
No!
I'm so confused.
The question is literally, if you could describe your spouse in one word, what would it be? So I'm going to get an idea of what I would describe myself as in one word, and then you're going to tell me what you would describe me as in one word. And if they match, we get a match. Do you understand?
Are we both going to get a point?
No, because I would not get a point for describing myself.
Okay.
I got one
thing.
smarter than Trace.
That's not
Hyphenated.
one word. That's not one word.
It's all hyphenated.
Good job, ding dong. That's not one word. You think you're so smart now, dipshit? Okay.
I don't know.
I have
can't
mine.
do it. Okay, give it to me, and I'll see if I agree. That's basically
My one
baseline.
word is I think you're funny.
Well, thank you. I would.
Talented.
I'd like to think that I agree with that.
Kind.
Oh, stop it.
All right, now you do it for me. Stupid, dipshit, cunt.
None of those things. I'd say the same things right back at you.
Oh my god, that was funny. No points.
No points, because that was
No
a hard
points, because that was a dumbass question.
I'm sorry.
Good going, idiot.
Yeah, I do have a good one. Do you want me to give another one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, if I had a superpower, what would it be? I guess it's... Let's change it to if I could have a superpower, what would I want?
Oh, shit. I would say, like, super strength.
No.
Flying?
No.
Invisibility.
I want telekinesis, man. That's cool.
That was my next. That was literally my next guess.
That was your fourth guess.
That was my fourth guess.
Come on, you gotta give me a fourth of a point.
Come on.
Come on!
Give me a quarter of a point. Let's flip that one around on me. Let me think for a second. Okay.
Super strength.
No.
Flight.
No. Stop.
I don't know, man. It's tough. Like, shrink.
You would think I'd want to get. You'd think I want Ant-Man powers where I could get really tiny.
Shrink power.
No, I'd probably say like legitimately like shape-shifting. That'd be pretty cool. Like Mystique from X-Men.
Yeah, that would be cool. Wouldn't you be worried that you like forget what you looked like?
No, I wouldn't like constantly be looking like someone else.
You could though.
Yeah, I could. Like, just imagine me walking around looking like Ryan Gosling. That'd be neat.
I just got a picture of Ryan Gosling walking around, and it was kind of just like, okay.
Oh, what if
There
I
he
like?
is.
What if I like shapeshifted someone's body, but I kept my face
Like
or
Ditto.
my head, like my head or something like that.
Like Ditto
So
from
it's
the
like
Pokemon anime.
I'm like, yeah, like I'm like, oh, I want to be like
George Bush.
Scarlett Johansson, but it's Scarlett Johansson. And I still have like the long blonde hair or like the medium length blonde hair, but it's just my face.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That would be great.
No points.
Nope. I guess no points.
Do I I guess. Okay. What is my favorite season?
Fall.
Good one. Good one. Do you know why?
Why?
There's three good reasons. I'm not gonna give you a point, but guess why?
Halloween. That's your favorite holiday.
That is my favorite holiday.
Is
I
your
also
birthday in
like
fall?
Yeah.
Is that another reason?
Okay, so that's 2 for 3.
And it's cool, but not like
That's
winter.
3 for 3. You know
Well, that's-
exactly all of my favorite reasons.
Okay, what's my favorite season?
Oh shit! I think you like the fall too.
I do. I have 2 reasons. Can you guess them?
It's your birthday and it's temperate.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but not like winter. But it's like a little bit cooler than spring, so it's better than that. And plus, fall trees are pretty.
Yeah. I guess we'll both get a point. You got another one on deck?
I read the. I don't want this to be the question I ask you, but I read this question as which of you spends more time in the computer rather than on.
I'm surfing in the web.
Straight up cyber chase.
Dude, I used to love that show. Cyber Chase on PBS. Was the shit.
It's before school, man.
Oh yeah, I watched it after school, but whatever. It's fine. We don't have to agree on the time.
It's fine. Whatever.
I think that show's still running.
I think it is because I think I saw it in the Chili's the other day.
Going to the Chili's, they're fucking plugging PBS in. All right. How often do you go to Chili's? I don't know why. That made me laugh.
What do you mean?
Dude, I love Chili's.
Chili's is great.
My baby back, baby.
Chili's.
Chili's, if you're looking for a good podcast to run ads on, I fucking love your Chipotle honey chicken crispers.
Bacon
Chipotle,
ranch
they're
quesadillas.
They got the good quesadilla
ones.
explosion salad that literally has a quesadilla in the salad that's like 2,000 calories.
Hey, the more calories, the better. Everybody knows that.
That's what I've been told.
Okay.
All right.
Who takes longer to get dressed? Me or you?
I would say me, because I wear different things.
Well, I was thinking from our experience in theater, I am nearly always the last person out of the changing room.
But so am I.
I'm pretty slow, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I was thinking like just regular, like because though I tip my go-to is like a hoodie with khakis. I sometimes will take so much time deciding what I want to wear.
Okay, then yeah, it's definitely you then, because I usually just grab whatever the hell's clean.
Yeah. All right. Oh shit! I should have been looking for a question.
Ah, you idiot.
Okay. Which do I prefer? Mexican, Italian, or Chinese? Let me think. Okay, I know it.
Mexican.
God damn it! How'd you know that?
I don't know. That's a guess. I didn't think it was Italian, and I didn't think it was Chinese. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen you like, yes, I'm jonesing for some Chinese food right now.
Hey, there was that one time after the Gatsby where we were going to China One, and
That's
I was
true.
So down for it.
Okay, what's my favorite out of those three?
Oh, I would probably also say. I know you don't like Chinese food. Like you don't like Chinese food.
So it's basically a question of, is it Mexican or Italian?
Is it Italian?
It is Italian.
Yes.
Because I love lasagna, pizza, spaghetti and meatballs.
It took me. I wasn't even thinking of pizza until after I answered Italian. Because if I would have realized that pizza is technically Italian food, that would have been it. I would have immediately said Italian.
Yeah, because that's like my favorite food. I'm like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Okay, so you ask one more question, and I'll ask one more question, and then we're going to move on.
Okay, I'm just going to ask this one because I want to hear the answer.
Okay.
If you woke up one day and found out I had lost my memory, what would you do?
Oh my god. Like all your memory?
Start the podcast over. Episode 1, baby.
Yeah,
I guess it's all your memories.
If you want honesty, I would offer your family my full support because that sounds like a horrible situation to be in. If you want like a jokey answer, I'd make fun of you. Or I'd like make you think that, or I'd make like a serious answer is I would offer my support to you and your family 100%. A jokey answer is I would make I would make you have an identity crisis where you didn't know who you were.
Make me think I'm
I would make you think your name was like Fernando or something.
If someone told you that I was an ex-convict, how would you react?
I mean, I wouldn't care. I would be surprised, but I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't unless it was like unless you were like in jail for like getting really close to someone in a long friendship and then killing them. Then I would be scared because I would be like, I'm next.
Nothing like that ever happened, so you don't have to worry about that. And then here's my actual question.
Okay.
What is my shoe size?
Oh, it's 10 and a half.
No.
What is it?
It's a 12 and sometimes a 13. Wide, usually, as well.
Yeah, we got them wide feet. We got them. My mom says that I have Fred Flintstone feet. She bullies me. My mom bullies me.
I have really flat feet.
I have to wear 4E wide.
I don't know if I've said the story on the podcast yet, but I stepped on one of those Dr. Scholl's flat foot tester things, and it told me to take my shoes off.
I've never had that happen.
And I was like, oh my god, really? God, throwing shade much?
Come on, buddy. Okay.
Hit me with your last one.
I want to ask you real quick, what's my shoe size?
15.
Yeah, it's 15, somewhat 16. Or sometimes 16. Okay. What is the name of my childhood pet? And I have two in mind. One of them is a dog, the other's a fish. That's the only hint I'll give you.
I could not tell you for the life of me. Bingo.
It's close for the fish.
Spike.
So my dog's name was Domino.
Okay.
And my fish's name was Baja.
Like Baja Blast?
Yeah. But he was a beta fish, so it was Baja the beta fish. I got him when I was like...
Baja the beta male.
So beta fish are only supposed to live for like 1 to 2 years. That thing lived for like 8 years.
Did they do that thing where they switched it out at all? Have you talked to them about that?
My mom is... No, because she was notorious for killing pets. Not on purpose. But, like, so my brother had hamsters. One of them she accidentally left out. She was, like, cleaning the cage, so she put it in one of those plastic things. And she left it outside. And forgot that it was out there, and it baked in the sun.
Holy shit.
The other one she accidentally let out, and the dog ate.
Oh, no.
Then she did the exact same thing that she did with the first hamster, but with a hermit crab. Was cleaning the tank and left it outside, and it baked alive. And she accidentally ran over one of our dogs.
Oh my god. So you believe her when she says...
So she is notorious for killing pets, but she brags about how long that fish lived and how she was the one who kept it alive for that long. So that is the only reason I know that fish lived for as long as it did.
Okay, I didn't get that one.
Okay.
Who ended up winning?
At the end of the Newly Wed Game, the score stands even.
Oh, really?
12-12.
Wow. Good job, us.
Good job, us. We know each other pretty well, I guess.
And now you guys know us really well.
Yeah, now you guys know us a little bit better. Now you know that my mom kills pets for fun. Okay. So
that sounds really bad.
Yep. I'm going to kick it over to Today in History, because Today in History is a very special day.
Okay. It's what day again?
It is July 29th. And
Why
on
did
July
I almost
29th...
say May?
It's gonna be May. May is come and gone.
Yes.
It is July 29th.
Uh-huh.
And today, in 1928, not on 1928, we're kicking it back to the beginning of the podcast. Test footage first created for Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie using Mickey Mouse.
Hey, call back to Kingdom Hearts.
Call back to Kingdom Hearts. So test footage was first created for the Steamboat Willie cartoon.
Well, how about that?
The one that plays at like the Disney animated movies, where this one is a little tune.
Yeah.
One totally true thing that is totally true about this event is that in the first kind of test footage, Disney drew Steamboat Willie as kaiju, so a
Okay.
Japanese,
So, like,
a large Japanese
like
monster.
Godzilla or Mothra.
Yeah. Steamboat Willie was actually a kaiju that shot lasers out of his eyes and destroyed part of New York City.
Did you write that down? You were like looking over and reading. It looked like.
No. No, I had a good idea for the lie. So
I don't think that's
I had to write it
entirely
down.
true, but
I didn't want to forget it.
I have a totally real thing about that.
Yeah.
They started off with that, but their end goal was always Kingdom Hearts. They're like, one day,
Okay.
Walt Disney had like a prophetic vision. He was asleep. He jolted awake and he was like, "Ah, I have to get down to the studio. I had a dream of a game. It would be so crazy.
I had a dream of a video game.
A video
what?
game.
A video game.
What is a video game? Don't worry about that. We'll get to it.
Listen to this." And he starts drawing out Sora.
But he's like a crazy person.
It's like,
like
Will
the-
Byers in
yeah, like
season
Will
2 of
Byers.
Stranger Things. Just scribbling.
And it's just these pointy hair all over the place. He's like,
what the
this
fuck is
is
going
going to be great. Let me tell you. That's not entirely true. I kind of wish it was.
It's partially
but-
true. We all know that Walt Disney was a prophet. No, none of that's true. But the only thing that is true about that is the fact that Walt Disney first created the test footage for Steamboat Willie.
Yes, that
Anyway.
is true.
Let's kick it over to Sam's Holiday Corner to wrap up this little baby of a podcast.
Kick it right over to me. And what's today? It's July
29th.
what? 29th again?
29th?
And it's a Monday,
It is a Mum's Day.
which Garfield hates.
Garfield
But what does Garfield
no.
love?
lasagna.
It's Lasagna Day.
Is it
National
lasagna day?
So this is the day where Garfield has a crisis.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
He's torn. He loves lasagna. It's National Lasagna Day, but it's also a Monday. So what does he do? Does he hate the day anyway? Or does he love it?
It's like oh shit. What's that cat? Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's Garfield.
Borders is Garfield.
Does he love the lasagna? Or does he hate the Monday more?
Every 7 years is National Lasagna Day falls on a Monday.
And Garfield has an existential crisis.
Garfield neither hates nor loves that
He is
day.
completely neutral towards that day.
He is completely neutral, or is he? You won't know until you read Jim Davis's new comic strip.
His new graphic novel.
His new graphic novel that will come out every 7 years. But it won't be new every 7 years. They'll just republish it.
Re-release the same one, yeah.
Yeah, give it just a new
you'll
cover
have
art.
forgotten, so it's fine.
Yeah, you'll have totally forgotten the 3-page Garfield comic book. God, I would
I do
kill
love
for
lasagna,
that.
so I'm gonna plan to eat lasagna on Monday, but we'll see what happens.
Let's go to Olive Garden.
Okay,
Eat some lasagna.
I like some lasagna.
Lasagne.
Anyway, that's the holiday.
That's a holiday. That's the podcast, man. What's up, my guys, my bros, my dudes?
What the hell is this?
It's me, Trace. I talk like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, before we go, there was this lady at work today, and I swear to God, I thought she was actually an alien. Or like a robot, or AI or something.
Okay.
I wish I would have
Maybe she listens.
Because
Maybe you should be nice.
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, if you do listen and you know who you are.
She's like, that's me.
That's
I
me.
know.
He's talking about me. You need to talk with a little bit more humanity in your voice.
Was it just like
And
this?
her
and they
face,
didn't
no, her
change
face
the
was
thing
just
at all?
completely blank, and she was like, "Yes." It was like I was in a simulation and the Matrix stopped working. It was crazy. That's all I had to say. Anyway, this has been the podcast. Thank you for listening to From Our Perspective. It's been been fun. We let me try this one again. Thanks for listening From Our Perspective. We post the podcast everywhere that you can find podcast, I think. We post it on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, and Podbean. Those are our main players right now. You can find us at all of those places at From Our Perspective. We have a large catalog for you all to listen to. And if you like it, maybe, suggest it to your friends. Give it a review. Give it a download. Let us know that we're doing something right. Because if we don't get some positive reinforcement from you guys, I will spend National Lasagna Day crying.
Into my lasagna.
Please, the tears make it taste better.
Spread it.
Spread it.
All the
Spread it
people
like
of the earth.
Spread it like the Spanish flu. After you spread it and you want to hear more from us, go ahead and find us on social medias. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at FOP_pod. You can also find us on Facebook at Large Lads. And you can find us on YouTube at From Our Perspective. All of those places we post updates, clips, and stuff like that about the podcast. Maybe little images we found funny, stuff like that. So, other than that, we post the podcast every Monday. We will see you next Monday. I've been Trace.
And I've been Sam.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo!